Yes, what happened was I had like Silver 3 MMR last season, and then I didn't play ranked for the first month and a half on this account because it's main account and you're not supposed to play ranked if you want to climb in the first month. So, and somehow I got dropped down to like Bronze 3 MMR.
Yeah, I was curious because like you just kind of destroying people. So
Yeah. So the one game where I lost on Lux, I had just happened to find somebody in a like one of my work servers who was just like, "Hey, if anyone needs coaching, I kind of want to advertise." So I was just like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, just give me some like live feed of my Lux gameplay." And basically, he was just like, "Yeah, you're pretty useless because you play lock screen." So, but I spent all weekend learning on lock screen.
I mean, yeah, it's the big thing, but I mean, I play half and half to be honest.
Mm.
It's not great, but
For me, it's the fact that I was playing Zed, and the moment I take a W Shadow in, I get disoriented for half a second
yeah, you know where you're at.
because the yeah whole screen just teleports.
Yeah. All right. All right. Yeah, you can go ahead and string through here. Watch you. Pop this out. Let's go to your OPGG. Like I said, all I really saw was your volume's kind of low. Like if you're trying to hard climb, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Which is fixable, so it's not a big deal.
I usually don't play ranked after work, tiring, and have to think about the game. So I hop onto like an iron or bronze account and just play whatever the hell I want. It's relaxing. I don't have to think about what the enemy jungler's pathing is.
Yeah.
Like wards, what's that, dude? I just want to fight randomly.
Yeah, I was surprised you lost that Lux game to be honest. With how fed you were, but also the Garen was kind of strong, so it makes sense. Yeah, you're in like low silver, high bronze, elo.
Yeah, I mean
What's
my average
what are
port
your LP
apparently.
gains right now?
Oh, I went from like plus 56 to plus 40, and then now to plus 42. Yeah, I've been going plus 40, 41,
Yeah,
42 every game.
Are you done with
Oh no, I'm not.
your okay your personals?
Yeah, I was surprised my placement started me off right away in bronze 4. Because when I ended
They
season
usually
silver
start
4,
like iron or
yeah,
something if you're
so that
not like high.
yeah, because like every other season where I've been silver, I'd start the next season down in iron too.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, well, I'll take the free bronze 4, I guess.
seems fine. All right, so did you want me talking or did you want to just play and?
I mean, I think I could just play and talk my way through.
Alrighty.
I do this at interviews all the time.
Okay. Man, there's some long queue time for bronze area.
Yeah. So my first game was really weird because I had gone into a lobby of 10 players, none of which were ranked. They're all unranked players.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, interesting.
they're probably all doing provisionals because if you do provisionals, it doesn't show your rank yet.
Yeah.
Like I said, you seem fine though. Right now, until you're like done with provisionals, and we'll see then. But we'll just judge based on your gameplay then. If you get really fed, you get really fed. If you don't, then you don't. It is what it is. You can say what you want, Bird. You're not in the Discord, so it'll just get deleted by the moderator bot, so it's fine. If I clear my throat or cough or whatever, I'm a little sick. Sorry.
Oh,
I'll try muting, but
you know.
let's see. That's not just for you as well, but stream stuff. We'll open those back up once we have a matchup.
What?
Open your runes back up when we have a matchup, then we'll see.
Okay.
Like if we want to change them a little bit. Use any apps or anything.
Oh no, I like doing them all myself.
That's fair. You have like what, Lux and Zed, right? Is mainly who you play? Or
What?
it was Brand, wasn't it? It was Brand Zed or something. If you have to play AP, who do you play?
Oh, I'd go Lux or I go Brand. If I want if they're a tanky team, I'll go Brand because
That's
I
fair.
don't actually need to be a super fed to do damage.
Yeah. We don't have much AP, but it's fine. We have Morgana at least. We'll be alright.
Gonna be an Akali.
Possibly.
Usually hit bends. Facts. I would occasionally see the Zed main that bends Vex, and I was like, dude, why? It's such an easy matchup.
Echo? Echo it is. Only thing I would change is Gathering Storm to Scorch. Just for lane dominance. Because you're going to be fighting a lot against Shaco. And hopefully your Xi helps you in the 2v2. Otherwise you're going to be kind of annoyed. But we'll see how it is.
I hate the Echo lane so much. Why does that champion do so much damage?
That's not just that, it's your ults kind of fuck each other.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll be alright.
Kayle does well. The last 2 Kales I've played with will go like Kayle mid and then suddenly just feed.
Yeah, that is the problem in playing low elo Kales.
Yeah. Hey, we got silvers on our team. We're making it somewhere.
Slowly and surely. We'll get there eventually. Well, they both have Ignite, so if what's your jungler have? I assume just splice, but yeah, okay. Conquer, Hellblades. So I'm pretty sure y'all lose like 2v2 early. Just based off runes and abilities. Bot lane loses early with the fleet. Should be okay mid lane. As long as you get some poke in before you like brawl it out. Yeah, both have electrocute.
Oh yeah, just as long as I don't get hit by that Echo stun.
Yeah. Even if you poke with W, you might want to like position it on the side, not on top of yourself, so you can just W out of the W if he W's you. I know that's a lot of W's, but you know what I mean. If he's trying to stun you, have it to where you can swap out, even if you use the W for poke. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really mechanical.
Yeah, but let's press escape real quick. Look at our settings. Go to interface. You can turn the HUD down to 0. You don't really need it.
Well, I use it for manually clicking the abilities.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I actually don't know what to do to
it's control.
other people do it.
It's control key. Control W, whatever. It just gives you more to see, you know? Like if your HUD's too big, you can't see anything on the bottom half of your screen. You have in-game sounds on, I guess, right?
Yep.
Your Q, if you hit it in a bush and hit somebody, you know, it makes a sound. Okay. You're probably gonna get ganked 2 or top lane will, so just be careful early. You can fight for 2, but just realize he has a better jungler gank than yours early on. Don't want to have to wait too much. Press tab real quick. Alright, so he has better sustain than us by a lot. You don't have W or Flash, and they have Shaco, so just be careful.
Yeah.
Once you get W, you should be able to kill him though. Yeah, we're just back here. Okay, well. The ignite, I guess, he didn't expect it. Just go, like, far back. There you go. That's fine.
Nobody escapes.
Thank you for the follow. I missed UT. Yeah, we want to heal. One more second, but it's okay. You should regen close enough. We should be pretty aggressive here. Alright, shove hard. Like, use your ability to shove it. Yeah. Yeah, anytime he's roaming like that, you don't know where he's at. You want to shove. So, you have a Dirk, he has boots. You should just be, like, fighting this guy. Like, you win.
I'm still getting a handle of the camera control.
I got you. I'm just saying, you win on 100%. As long as you just auto. Shaco was just top, so. He's here. It's fine though. Just leave. Just leave. Good job. Ping your jungler if you can to help you. Yeah, that was why. Yeah, honestly, we could have left it because the wave was pushing to us, but especially with Shaco being top. But honestly, I think he should have seen the invisible Shaco in his passive. It's just kind of
Oh
you
yeah,
know
I play
bronze.
assuming that there's gonna be no jungle ganks.
Yeah. It wasn't really you needed ganks. You just needed to ping him to help you push wave because you were so low. Honestly, it was better just to back there, but my bad, I guess. See what he has item wise. Just ult him. Just ult him. Don't play. Alright. Good. Hard shove. Yeah. Now, if you can get a kill, plates, whatever, just do it. In low or elo, you have to kind of hard carry to win. Just focus the cat, yeah. Good. Nice.
I guess I just take free back.
Yeah, after shoving, he's back here. So, Shaco's kind of strong. Echo has an item now, but you should have quite a bit. Yeah, just go that and then boots if you can. I'd probably just buy boots, but it's fine.
Even tier 2 bits, okay.
Yeah. It's alright. He really doesn't need to be there. Yeah. Alright. Well, you can tell you worked at camera though. Like you move camera a lot more than most people. At any elo, honestly. What's that? What's that? Yeah. They're pretty low. You have ult. You can fight this. This ward. He has ult. Back up. Q down. Yeah, that's fine. You stop the dragon. Just ward it. Nice. You're dead for that, I think. They should be able to do something here.
Oh yeah, they should be able to kill that.
And get dragon. Just ping the dragon. Just ping the dragon, dude. They can chase Shaco all day, but there's no point. Alright. Just W out of base, there you go.
And W did not hit.
No, I didn't. That's fine, though. Just drive your wave hard. Try to get some plates.
Hell on that, nice.
Just push plates, dude. Echo's dead. You just hard shove your lane. Honestly, don't think Shaco kills you with ult. You have full
I got
Mythic.
energy.
Yeah. It's fine, just W away. Just W away. There you go. So a thing you can do as you W is you can press E and it'll teleport the E behind you with your W. That makes sense. That way you get a slow off on while you're running away. Without Morgana, it's kind of hard to roam like this, but we can try it. Better go if you're gonna go though. Older. Q. That's good. Just run mid. Ping careful on Herald and bot lane. Yeah, no. A lot of people aren't doing the whole camera control thing, so they won't see pings unless you're like pinging their face. You know what I mean?
See, I do that all the time too.
I would run to Herald. Check that. Then run top. Maybe get a free kill here. No, they're doing Herald. Stop the Herald. That's better. It's fine. If he ran, just let him run. Don't hit the Herald. Don't hit the Herald. That's the above you. Oh, that's the one closest to you. You're right. My bad. He's on top of you.
Oh, come on.
He reset it. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, it did not reset it.
No, he reset the clone turret. Nice. I just need to get plates. Get our boots. Fight two on the and just run. There you go, plates done. Because that goes moving too much, honestly. We're following it. Like he has like no farm.
But Morgana is refreshing the AP. I like it.
I mean, she has to go AP. It's the only AP you have, other than Kale. And Kale won't be relevant until like super late.
They had some punish that we got in Oracles.
Right now it's whatever. The only thing Oracles really does is disable boxes. Like I said, you're not really worried about roaming on them. You want to shove this in my has Herald just because if you don't, you're A, going to get ganked and they're going to take turret. You don't want to be here. Okay, let's run bot. You gotta quit with the mouse one. Somebody yelled at you about camera. I'm gonna annoy you about mouse leveling. It's fine. See out. You didn't have to flash, but it's okay. Just go mid, yeah. Echo has ult. Shaco does not. Good job. Shaco's here. He's just trying to help him shove it, so just shove as hard as you can. Make them stay. He has a lot of gold he's sitting on.
Not armor boots.
I wouldn't leave. I would just push mid, honestly. He's fine. Just go push mid. You can clear that. Plates are gone, so you can hit it, but just re-enter your W out for Shaco. Yeah. Check his items. Just tab real quick. Alright, so he has armor boots. some AP, but he doesn't have his own use or anything, so you can stop his So against Echo, if you don't have to ult, I would try not to. Just because it kind of deletes your ult, you know? You don't have to base here. You're good. He's under half. You have electrocute soon. If he stays, he dies. Shaco will probably be here, though. You can W for poke, but I wouldn't W in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because Shaco could just be sitting in a bush waiting for me.
Yeah,
to
no,
W
he's
in.
the only place he is here in bot. So he's bot, so just push, 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 push. The other dude's half HP. If he stays, he dies. If he's not here, he misses a shit ton of wave. I get you're playing assassin, but you don't have to roam that much. Let's push.
Shaco was coming up.
So you have ult 5. Shove one more and then try to back. Your tower's pretty low anyways because of Herald. Yeah, we have to leave here. We can shove it, or we can farm if we can, but if they want tower, they can get it. Because Yumi's here. Kale's dead.
I want to go Hex Ranker. Or some armor.
I'd probably just go, yeah, just Yomu's. Honestly. And then I would start going bot, since you're AD carry and supporter mid. Just ping, you're on your way bot lane. You got a ping, bro. Tell them you're going. There you go.
No, I was just pushing the way. Just
Yeah. She just needs to leave. You can tell her to leave. Honestly, you should be able to one-shot one of them. As long as there's no Shaco. You have a 9-5. If you full combo her, she should die. Shaco's here though.
Shaco's right there.
Yeah, he queued in. He queued in. Back up. Back up. Yeah, no, as soon as he went invisible, he was on you. Just gotta walk up. Or walk back. So we have a problem of Kale doesn't want to match the Garen. Because she's doing bad. Problem is, if she doesn't match, I guess we have to. So I guess we're basing and going top. Just back no top. You're gonna lose on him, dude. If he wants to keep going, he could just have it in him for free. I know you want tower, but just sell your pot. Sell your pot. Right click, yeah. No, you can right click the item and then right click there. Yeah, there you go. If you want to sell an item, just right click it in your inventory. Let's check Garen's items. I think we can still kill him, to be honest.
Yeah, no armor.
Should be able to. Just full combo of here. I think if you're gonna flash on him, you have to commit.
Missed the W, but I did damage.
If you push top, ping Baron here. Ping Baron. Dragon's already gone. Shaco's taking it. No, you want to assist ping them. You want to tell people what to do. People are like really, really blind. Like the dragon's dead. I don't know why we're running bot lane, but whatever.
I'm also kind of low. Like I'm just.
Yeah, you can base. You're not gonna be able to do Baron with just Rek'Sai. You can't base there. Baron's gonna kill you.
Oops.
Yeah, no, you guys had to Baron there. Probably you had 2 people dead, but they wanted to chase the dragon that was dead, so it is what it is. Buy a pink ward. And a, yeah, red trinket's fine. You can buy blue or red this game. Against Shaco mainly. Wow, he lives. It's crazy. Look at the mid fight then. Don't worry about Garen. If you can kill him. It's not him. The Yumi's on him.
Yeah.
I would just kill it before it gets too close to AD. Has that always had this bad energy problem? Like, Jesus. It's like one combo and you're out.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
They've been nerfing them pretty hard recently. Now I can't one-shot people at level 6. Unless I triple Q.
Huh. Yeah, I would just keep pushing bot. I don't think there's much you can really do here.
I don't want to cut him.
The galaxy will know its destiny.
We're just kind of running around. Pick one. I don't care what you do, just pick something. And now we got a base for top. Because Gale doesn't want to match him, we have to. And then it's going to cause us to lose mid lane here. Yeah, I think you're dead. Yeah. After you miss, after you miss your abilities, you can't kill her. Let's see the fight, man. No, bot lane. Or like the bottom fight. One we're actually fighting. There you go. You just want to see what's used, if we have any sums down. So just looking at a gray screen. Not much to look at there. Yeah. Once you get Last Whisper, you have to match Garen though. You're the only chance that they have against him. Because Cal refuses to, even though he has no MR.
Acquire forbidden power. Defy sacred doctrine. This is just the beginning.
I'll just keep going. Now she wants to be there because she has super minions to farm for 16, I guess, but... Back up. Good job. Anytime you see him, like, running at you, you probably want to W out because he probably W'd you off screen. Tristana if you can. Go. Sucks you have to ult, but it's okay. She's on Shaco, yeah.
Oh, that's the fake.
Yeah, you just leave. So, with Shaco, you actually do double damage to his clone. That's usually how you tell. Or you just guess, right? You have ult soon, you might be able to still Dragon here. W in that bush behind you. Okay, that works. Stop the dragon. That sucks.
I
But...
lost control of my camera.
So the only thing I think you can do there is if you ult him after you W like the bush that you W'd
Yeah.
away from.
Try to get
Then-
the triple Q on dragon. Yeah.
Well, not just that, but like you have to make him run at you like 3 different ways. You know what I mean? Aw, almost. I wish he didn't die there for it, but it is what it is.
Kinda just want to build some armor for that Garen, just so I don't get like one tapped.
The problem is you don't have any way to kill him. Like even if you don't get one tap, there's no way you live or you matter. Pretty sure you have to go the other one, but it's fine.
Esmeralda's.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you can go the crit one really, like ever. Garen with a Yumi's kind of fucks you anyways, to be honest. I see how it is, Morgana.
Yeah, I don't get Morganas and Luxus in this elo. Why do they always do this?
How much on item?
What's that? Like 9.
Okay. You need 500 gold. But you're not gonna get from this wave. Hi Bastion, sorry I'm a little focused on this. How you doing, man? I think we just keep pushing. If they get Baron, there's not much you can do anyways. I just full combo the wave. Try to shove hard. Make somebody come to you. You gotta move the wave, Cam. No. He's
That
way
man's
too
Yuumi.
strong. And Yuumi, yeah. But maybe they can do something since he's not there. Look at the fight.
KL16. KL16.
Yeah. But she is, not great. Change that base. Yeah. I'm pretty sure y'all just lost their top, to be honest. And Shaco. The problem is with Garen in this elo, honestly. He always gets strong. You're not really able to kill anybody on their team anymore. Between Shaco, Zonias, and Yuumi.
Also need level 16 ult to do any damage on the ult.
I mean, you've been doing damage, it's just not to Garen, which is to be expected, especially with Yuumi on him. If you can run at this Garen and kill him, that'd be huge. Sweeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have sweeped it. Gonna build Black Cleaver.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that doesn't mean much in this elo. In any elo, really. Telling people to buy Antiel. You're not wrong, but nobody will do it. It's not really worth typing. How many dragons are all at? 2-2. I feel like you're about to get ran down by a Garen, to be honest. Ah, yes. Come fight for farm. It's a great idea.
It's probably going for Dragon.
Yeah. It's only the third, so you can just farm. It is what it is. You're not able to kill him, really. Garen's here, so I wouldn't go for that wave. I go by Tommy or something, or either
By
one.
himself.
Yeah, but I honestly don't see how you kill him here. I think your best bet's to try to kill everybody else. Mikhail kind of kill everybody else, so you're good.
Yeah.
That's good news about this meta. Even if Kel sucks, she kind of hits 18 like every game if you don't FF.
Yeah, there's been so many times where they could have just ended.
Yeah. There's PTA. She doesn't have any pin.
Yeah, this is like games like this is where I'm like, okay, why do I play Zed? This is kind of why I went back to like Brand Lux.
Yeah, assassins are kind of shitty right now. Like, you're against Enchanter meta and like jungle meta. It's kind of hard for you to assassinate people. I mean, it's playable, right? But like, it's hard. Especially when they get 2 items and you become to the point you can't kill people.
Yeah, like for me to kill Garen right now, I need like 2 more items.
Yeah.
Just like Cleaver and then potentially like a Randuin for something tankier.
I don't see. The thing is, though, I don't think your goal is to kill Garen, right? Like, it was because Kale refused to do it earlier, but in team fights, she kind of has to do it. You kind of have to kill everybody else. Like, you need to kill their AD, the Shaco, Echo, as many of them as you can do it. Like, even with your full combo, you do 0 damage to them with the last was per item. Like, it's just better off to use your cooldowns on somebody else. That sucks your team decided, you know, split there when there's no objective up and the only stuff to do is kill the minions in your base, but it was getting to a point where y'all could win once Kale got pinned. It's just people decided to split up, including you, and fight in the jungle. Alright, let's go over the game. Because we could have done a lot more early on, but we kind of played really safe in the lane because of Shaco, I guess. Yeah. Let's watch replay. Maybe. There you go. Alright. Let's just watch you for a little bit. Let me speed up a little bit. Just double click your character. I know the first wave, missed that one. I'm not here to nitpick every farm, but it matters a little bit. Especially when that's kind of all you do for gold. Like, I don't think he should be able to, like, farm that range minion without Q, you know what I mean? Like, you have Electrocute, Ignite, and you're an AD champion. I feel like if you just auto-attack, you win. Like this right here. You just 100% win because you have autos. He should have died there, but I think you flashed those, so rewind it real quick. There's a little 15, yeah, that thing. Okay, so here, if you E-auto, and then flash earlier. Oh, maybe not. It was pretty much the exact same time. I think you could have flashed a little further, though. Maybe not. It looked like the flash was really small. So once we get W here, he should die, right? So there's electrocutes up. First shakeout, he's bot lane. We don't know that. It kind of sucks, but he still has ignite, no flash. I know you don't expect people to gank for you, but here you could ask for ganks, really. Whether or not they come, they don't come, you know? It is what it is. But if they do, then he's kind of dead without flash. Then he trolls with ignite. He stepped in it. Yeah, no, but he stepped into tower range with it on him, or on you. So it gave him tower aggro. That's what happened. The only reason we don't stay here is because Shaco we keep walking just because he could Q into the second turret and just EU and you're dead.
Right there.
Yeah, he could just EU ignite, you're dead. But once they saw him bot, it's fine to base. Alright, so we need to go over. Your buying is a little slow on top of the way you open shop. Like, I use a mouse button. If you don't have a mouse button, that's fine, but I think the default is like the letter P or something.
I would click on the gold.
Yeah, it's just a little slow. Just like leveling with hands. It's really, you're leveling with a mouse is really slow. Here, let's pause real quick. So, press tab. So all he bought from that was boots. You have a serrated dirk, electrocute, and there's no ignites. You just need to be aggressive in this lane. Just because, like, the amount of damage that you're giving him to, like, especially after he uses full combo, right? Like, I know you're out of energy, but honestly, I would probably worry about using your energy more to kill him, more than, you know, trying to shove the wave unless he's dead. Because Echo's wave clear is a lot easier than yours. Yeah, he has mana, but your abilities kind of take your entire energy bar every single time you use it. That's what it seemed like, at least every, like, all game long until you had blue buff, pretty much, which junglers aren't going to give you blue buff. Because they're like, well, you use energy. I mean, Rek'Sai doesn't use anything, but we're not going to talk about that. I think, yeah, as soon as you came back to base, you need to look to be aggressive this play. Especially since you had the kill on him. And then when he roams here, he could be running bot, right? As soon as that happens, I would just shove hard. Like my QE, everything. That just last hitting.
Well, I saw my bot lane was playing safe, so my thought process was, what if I just freeze it? So he loses a lot just from the freeze.
Maybe. But the difference is, you want to roam too, right? Like, as an assassin. Because you're not being aggressive in lane. So if you're not going to try to fight him 1v1, then you need to try to be aggressive somewhere else. I understand what you're saying. The freeze isn't bad, I guess. It's just...
It's also, Tristana Yuumi is really hard to gank as Zed, because you just kind of go down there and they jump away.
Yeah, but you have a serrated dirk. You deal a shit ton of damage right now. I think right here... If you... What did you do with your last Q? Did you hit minions? I think you did. Before that one. Yeah. Okay. That's when he went in. That's when he saw that was down. Honestly, I think if you just don't W out and you auto-ignite him, you just auto him to death. I think you're, like, not understanding how much your passive does. Your passive does a shit ton of damage.
Also forget the fact he doesn't have a Darn's ring, so he's
Yeah.
a lot squishier.
Yeah, he just has corrupting pots, and little trades are good for him. Like, right here, you just kind of one-shot him with autos. Like, your auto-passive with ignite just kind of killed him there. This is really risky. I should have just told you to leave, especially where the wave is. Like, so if you look at the wave state, You both have a cannon up. Here, right here. Pause. So you both have the cannon, but he has a shit ton more minions. So if you just like
Hello.
leave, you could come back to lane perfectly fine, and the wave be not fucked for you really at all. You might miss cannon, like very slim chance, but you might. But even then, so did he. You know what I mean? So now, if the Shaco comes here and shoves the wave, you know, it's better than you dying. But I also think that you know, if the Rek'Sai should see him here, but he might not be able to because he might just queue over and insta hit you. Let's see. We can play though. And he was too far. That's sad. Yeah, no, I should have just told you to leave though. That's my bad. So once he ever uses W, I think we just go all in on him, especially since we have ult here. I think you're playing the lane a little too safe. I know Shaco's annoying, but like, you're super far ahead of this guy, right? Right here, you weren't gonna ult him, and you're gonna let him get into the bush. And if he got into the bush without you ulting him, he could E over and you couldn't kill him. You know what I mean? Right there, right there, I was yelling at you to ult. Because if you don't, like, if you're not gonna use everything, then why go for the kill at all? Like, I know you don't want to waste it, but it's better to just get him dead, get the wave shoved in, and then move on the map. You have ulti hunter as well, so.
This is where I get like almost the Eclipse. That was like 600 gold off.
Yeah, I think you just buy boots here, so you can try roam. That's fine. Either one's fine.
What's going on top lane?
The Kale is the Kale, and the Garen is kind of running at her. But she can't really do much against it until, like, now, where she actually has range. That's just the way the matchup works. But honestly, top lane wouldn't have mattered if you got fed enough being aggressive in lane. Because you would have kind of just been able to build the armor pin items you needed earlier. I still don't think you had Black Cleaver by the end of the game, right?
Yeah. Usually my build when there's a Garen in the game, so I go from Eclipse into LDR right into Black Cleaver.
I think Sorelda's gets the exact same pin, but we can check.
LDR is 35, Sorelda's is 25.
Well, let's rewind this.
Went on for a while.
Yeah, let's rewind it. I don't think we have to. So here, they shouldn't be chasing. They should just be doing dragon. We'll go back one more time. Maybe go back again. No, you just use the. Yeah. Alright, let's watch you. So that's all we're here for, right? We can't control our teammates, but we're the one constant in each game, so. Okay, that's good. I don't know if you had to auto. You might have had to, but your Q might have been able to finish it. It works out pretty well for your team. I don't like the fact that they chase here, but there's nothing you can really do about that.
Yeah, Yumi's got no mana.
Yeah, that's not what I'm worried about. It's just a lot of time that we have time to get plates, we have time to get dragon, and not worry about these two. Like, kills are cool, but it's just a number at the end of the game if you don't do anything, you know? Like, if you don't take an objective with the kills, they're kind of useless. I think we still get dragon here. Morgana gets Echo off. Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
The way the W hits there is because the elevation in river to the lane is different. It looks funny. It looks funny, but there is elevation in the game from River and from Nexus space, like the platform. There's small elevation levels between there and River and the rest of the map. That's why like some hooks and shit like W look funny when they actually hit. So here we're kind of over pushing, but we can be safe because we save W. As soon as we see the box, we just leave. So that's fine. Let's press tab real quick. So he has still the AP item, and you have a full mythic. So we should be able to kill anybody on the map. We're the first one to mythic this game. They're 5-1. Should be able to just murder people. Were you waiting for the root, or did you actually not have range for your ult there? Do you remember? I don't think you're in range.
I mean, it's more like if I ulted it right there, I wouldn't have the damage.
Okay.
So she'd be able to like run away with me. But then there's Vinroot coming in as well.
I gotcha. I just would suck if we got there and got nothing out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I burned my W to go in. Like if I had flashed art and then had a W to use, I could have killed her.
Here they're doing Herald, which is what I wanted to check. Because honestly, it's probably the best time for them to do it when Echo has free reign. But I would just leave and de-aggro the Herald to heal here. You stay around it too long and let it just stay at super low HP. Here he kills you with clone. Yeah. Garen stops Kale. I think there, like, if we reset the Herald, there's not an objective to fight for. We can just run top side and not chase, because Shaco's just annoying to chase. It's all hindsight, right? But she kills him. I don't care. We can just move on.
At the end of the game, I was gonna start like piss typing at my teammates.
Yeah,
That's usually why I don't play ranked after work.
I would
So, you know,
just,
I get tilted.
I would just remove chat. If you have that problem, just take chat off completely. There's nothing you can type to them that would make them any better than they are, right? And then anything else you type is just gonna negatively affect their play. So, and with the Garen, you know, even though it's banter, it's not like you'll ever see that Garen again, most likely. So it's not like
That's why I didn't respond.
I'm saying it's not like you want to even see it and let it in your mind because it was pissing me off. I wasn't even playing, but people like that are annoying.
You're playing Garen. Relax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People like that are just annoying, so I would just remove all chat and regular chat. I've had to do it. Trust me. I've been banned way too many times to care what other people say. I think I'm sitting at like 22 or something like that, Hermes. So yeah, no, I get it. It's very hard not to type to people.
So what do I do here? Bids, you know.
You kind of run bot and don't run bot at the same time because they leave. I think. That flash wasn't really needed, but
yeah, I just didn't know where Shaco was, and he was in the area.
Yeah.
I thought he could be like right there.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that like your gank kind of killed your team more than did anything, you know.
Yeah.
I think if you just ulted her and then W'd, you might have been better off since you still had flash. Just like if you clean that combo up, I think you kill her because your full combo from your abilities did like over half her HP. Yuumi just healed her.
I also got exhausted.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you ult, the explosion might kill her. Like I said, it's hindsight, right? But like, it's just something you need to clean your combos up. The combo wasn't bad. You got her to, or you got a way out with your ult, but you use flash anyways, so you can just ult W in, get whatever CC'd, and then ult back and flash out if you need to. I really think this game would have been a little bit different if you just were a little more aggro on the Echo when you had such a huge lead. Like right now, your item lead's still huge, I believe. Yeah. Like he's having a full item. So right here, when he wanted to back, the reason I was saying push is because either A, he backs and misses whatever waves, or, you know, if he doesn't back, you can just kill him under turret with full combo and electrocute. Yeah, we're really lucky we didn't walk into that second trap there. Now he has Mythic, I assume. Yeah. No. Wow.
No.
Dude, this guy's farming like shit then. I think there, if you just auto him until he ults and then ult, you just kill him.
Yeah. I thought I had enough energy for Q.
Yeah. Do you have your mana numbers on? Or like your cost?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
I do.
Your ult's free, right? I think it is.
Yep. Yeah, ult's free.
I don't play much Zed, to be honest. He's not really somebody you see right now. Again, I think the game was winnable, but if you had early kills, like you have early kills, right? But you have to press your lead. Like Shaco's strong, yeah, but Shaco's not gonna one shot, you know what I mean? Zed kind of does that. Like he's like one of the few assassins that literally like full combos you're dead. The only problem is there's a Garen who kind of like never dies, no matter who the fuck you are. As he dies. But, you know what I mean? Like, as an assassin, you don't really kill Garens. I felt like... I felt like at this point you could have, though. But, like when...
Yeah, at this point I could have, yeah.
When we looked at his items and they were the same like this, and we start trying to split push, I think
so
if we...
my issue is that
Go ahead.
at this point I could kill the Garen if on the condition I had enough energy for full combo.
Yeah.
And I didn't get silenced first.
Yeah. That's probably why you want to start with ult, though.
Yeah.
Against Garen. Like, that silence late game kind of got to the point where you couldn't do anything by the time you're dead to spin.
Yeah. And then you had Yuumi boosting damage.
A big thing we need to clean up, though, is just like a time spent. You level by hand, which slows you down. You sit there and shop for like an extra 5 seconds, which slows you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So usually in shop, that's when I start pressing tab and being like, okay, what the hell do I build now?
Yeah. That's why you want to check like through the game. Honestly, like specific items, unless it's like anti-heal, Ma, or shield item, like anti-shield item, which any of those would have been fine this game, right? But there wasn't really much AP, so you didn't need Ma. The only healer was Yuumi, which you could have built it, and maybe you would have killed Garen, but I highly doubt it, because you needed Pin. As soon as we saw him here, though, we leave. Like, once he disappeared, it was just that he knew where we were. Not just because of the ward, but... anyways, but unless you're building, like, different items, most of the time, your items aren't, you know, going to determine if you win or lose right away. So, like, most general builds, like, I literally looked on Blitz, and it goes Eclipse, Boots, Youmuu's, Svelda's, Cleaver, Edge of Night. I feel like that would have been fine this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you just...
Yeah, because I was ahead too.
Yeah, if you just look at, like... You just need damage, and you need Pin for Garen, and then you kind of just kill everybody, you know? The problem is, you weren't the only fed person. Garen got a shit ton of extra gold later, with Yuumi sitting on him. Shaco was fed all game. Yeah.
At this point, Garen was already like, oh, he wasn't a level ahead of me, but he's
No, it's just he's actually not that strong. It's just we mess up by, like I said, the Kale doesn't want to match him even though he has no MR. So we had to, which is fine if you just continue to match him and not get stuff like this where you just get like caught out first. I don't know if you were trying to be cool there, but if you just auto him,
I thought I was gonna kill him with the flashy.
yeah. If you just auto him there, he's dead. But the big thing is, I think here you have to like match him because Kale refuses to, right? And then you can pressure the map. And the only problem is Shaco's so fed. So like if Shaco shows up, we're kind of screwed.
I just get dove.
Yeah.
That's what can I do?
I do think you can 1v1 Garen at this point though, which means you just need to keep pushing. It's hard without, the vision and without knowing where Shaco is. You gotta think of it this way: you're playing by yourself, right? Like, there's no team,
Yeah.
which you already thought of since there's no jungler. So when you're calling stuff, and when like I was telling you to call Baron or whatever, you have to ping more than once. You have to like spam the shit out of it. If they don't move, they don't move. It's fine. But you have to at least try to control the monkeys that are in the game, because that's the only chance you have of, trying to win. Because everybody else on their team, other than Shaco, is not strong. Morgana's strong on your team, Rek'Sai's pretty strong, and you're strong. So you should be able to like get objectives and win without, everybody else getting fed. But you should be able to win 5v5 right now. But you're not able to because we don't really 5v5. Like, Kale's trying to group. You needed to split and match Garen. But to a certain extent, he gets so fed after getting armor items and a couple of kills, it gets to the point where you can't kill him. So. Also, your energy sucks, man. I don't know how that's even, like, okay for a champion to use their entire combo and not be able to do anything.
The best thing is that if you hit the same target with multiple with the
You
same
get energy
ability from
back,
the
yeah.
shadows, yeah. But it's like if you're like WQing away people, sometimes you just kind of screw that up.
Yeah. That just looks really bad. Like, I'm not blaming you or anything, it's just the champion is kind of, seems kind of hard to do much.
Yeah, the RNF recently kind of screwed it up so that you need to get one more auto in to kill people. Which has been like pissing off all these admins because they play this champion for so long.
Yeah.
That they got so tuned to the damage.
Yeah. Now, like I said, though, the problem we really had was the Garen got too strong. Your combos need to be worked on if you're going to continue playing Zed. Which, honestly, I would just play meta to start climbing and understand the fundamentals. And here, I'll give you some examples of what I mean by meta. So, I do a spreadsheet for, like, the paid clients, and in Twitch chat I have a thing where you can redeem whatever 1,000 souls or whatever the point system is to get the spreadsheet for free. But honestly, right now, when it comes to this patch and mid lane, Ahri, Vex, Fizz, Vigar, stuff like that has just been good for multiple patches. I know it's mages, right, and it kind of sucks, but assassins just meta right now kind of suck.
As a mage one trick, so I like literally spent like my first 3 months of playing League just playing Vigar.
Cool. I'm not telling you can't play Zed, right? But it's just going to be a lot harder, and if you're not clean on the champion, it's going to be really hard to win games, even if you're like really fed from early game. And I think the way you're playing is you're not playing like you're really fed Zed, you know what I mean? Because from the beginning of the lane, you had 5 kills or whatever, and you kind of just let Echo farm in front of you. When at that point, you really shouldn't be scared of him. Even if Shaco comes, you're Zed, you have ult, flash, W, you should be fine. But it's at the point where you should be able to just auto-attack him at like level 3 and he's dead when you have a serrated Dirk. Like, even if you didn't use any abilities other than Ignite, Electrocute, auto should just kill him. So I just don't think you're as aggressive as you need to be when you get a lead. and it's kind of hard for your champion to do anything late. Like you almost win this game because Kale by herself gets so strong because she's like level 17. But your team decided to like split up and die when there's like no objectives up. So it didn't really work out. It's good to hear that you leave though. I know it sucks for Rek'Sai, but there's not much you can do. So this play, what I was talking about, is after you take the blue, which is fine because your energy's ass, you'll have ult. So if you W this bush right beside you right here, right? Ult in, try to like do as much damage to the Garen, I guess, as you can. And at least to the point where he's like chasing you off. You can just W away, and then if he chases you, you can ult back, whatever. Because right here, you don't really get to do anything. You just kind of W away and die. Because he has Yuumi
I
speed.
also screwed up my camera. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, in certain situations, you don't have to play lock train. You can hold spacebar, and it'll hold it onto your champion. You know what I mean? All right.
It is faster. I made a
Sorry, Google's being a pain in the ass and like alert spamming me. But I don't know. I think the game would have been a little different if you went a little more aggro against the Echo. You would have had more kills, had more roam timings, had plates. And then, you know, you don't have to play Zed if you want to. That's fine. We can still play Zed. It's not like he's unplayable.
It's just the easiest champion for me to play.
That's fine.
Like I have so many hours into the champion that I can like, go to sleep and I'll still like memorize combos.
Well, not being mean, but
Yeah.
you say that, but there's also combos you miss, right? So like you're not playing Zed perfectly, which I find nobody will play Zed perfectly because there's champions that you can do something anyways. But I understand what you're saying. Like it's fine to play Zed. It's just easier if you're solely focused on like climbing rank, then you want to play meta. If you're not solely focused,
my thing is like climbing with Zed.
okay, I'm just saying if you're not solely focused on climbing, period, that's fine. And you want to play the champion, you get better at the game, that's fine. We can do that. It's just you have to play like you're playing that champion, if that makes sense. Because when you're that fed in lane and you're letting Echo sit there, it's not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you. No, someone else told me that I gotta keep playing scared. It's like you gotta shove your lead down everyone's throats.
Yeah, like if you're playing an assassin, that's the only way you win the game. Like the Shaco that was like 3 kills, turned into 9 kills, but he's jungle, right? It's different. But the point is, he's still an assassin that's running around murdering people because he can. Not just like you have to run around, but you have lane that you can dive an Echo with your burst, and even if you don't ult, say, you still have electrocute, autos, your passive, like you have a shit ton of damage on your character. You just have to hit the right targets. And I think in team fights, you're kind of scared of the Garen, which is fair, right? But your team is there to kill the Garen, like Kale. I'm pretty sure the Garen had no MR all game, other than his W. Yeah, so if you just, you know, kill Shaco, kill Echo, whatever, Kale can just freely hit Garen. You know what I mean? Like, your job as the assassin isn't to kill frontline. And if you want to, you can change your build to do that. You go, like, Grasp instead of Electrocute, and go fucking, like, anti-tank items. It's really weird, but it's possible. It's just not very good. But the way you're playing with the Electrocute and all the damage items, you just need to assassinate their backline. Or even, you know, Echo is fine. But yeah, you just have to think about the game a little bit differently. Like you said, people tell you you're playing scared. It's just because you are. You had a huge ass lead, and until I yelled at you about killing him, you kind of were just letting him do whatever he wanted. Which farm's good and all, but if you're playing an assassin, you're not going to be able to farm till late game and win. You know? I feel like I'm repeating myself. I'm not trying to. Just that's the point. Yeah, it's like the whole way you win the game. is you have to be ahead early and end the game early. Or you get to the point where you can do that on Zed and just one-shot people before they can do anything. It's the only way you can really play. Alright, so when y'all got caught out like that is like when y'all lose.
Yeah.
Because like the only chance you have of winning is defending base. Let Kale get her last item, which is penetration, which is fine because it just means she kills him faster. But here she dies. Like 90% sure she dies here. Maybe not. Either way. Y'all just get caught out too much in the jungle. And it turns into a fight. No, they get third dragon too, I think. Or something. They try to. And we're not really worried about the dragon, we just need to farm. The problem with this game is everybody wants to fight you over the farm, which kind of sucks. Which makes no sense to me, but... Like, this guy shouldn't be here, right? But...
Oh, with this open as a mid wave.
Yeah. Either... he couldn't even be mid because it's too far, but... Either way, you're still already there. It's better to just let you hit 16 and be done with it. People just don't see it like that. Here, the reason I say don't walk up is because we don't know where Garen is. They're doing dragon. And there's nothing up other than third dragon, which we don't really care that much about. Like, if they get third dragon, they get soul, so be it. It sucks that they have infernal soul, but it just means elder spawn. It just means they spawned elder. And honestly, even if you get soul, you can still win if you give the enemy team elder with how strong the buff is. Like, here's where y'all have a chance to come back, right? Because you kill Garen. And you realize, hey, our team can win team fights through Kale. So, it just gets to the point where y'all kind of get out of position and get caught out. It's just all it is. You can speed it up. Well, so like the game's over after y'all get caught out. So right there is when y'all should realize, hey, we can, we have a chance to win. But then I think it's you, Rek'Sai, and maybe Cal like get caught out, and they just kind of die. Yeah.
Right about here.
Like, there's nothing up. There's nothing to do. I get she wants Scuttle, but there's no reason for this. And then Jhin died, and then you die, and Rek'Sai dies. It's just, Kale can't, like, 1v5, literally. She needs a front line. There's just no way to do anything when we're playing out of the base for no reason. Like, everything's dead. It just is what it is. But no, I think if you get your early lead, which you seem to be fine with, to be fair, that level 1 Ignite, he killed himself, right? But, or level 2 Ignite, whatever. He killed himself by walking into a tower, so you shouldn't have gotten that kill. But the fact that you had a Serrated Dirk, and he was like level 3 with boots, and you just let him farm, is kind of what killed your momentum. You just have to press your damage lead, especially against another assassin. Like, if it's another control mage, so be it. You lose a little bit of farm, you lose turret, and you roam. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have much time other than that, so if you have questions...
I don't mind paying you.
I mean, that's fine. No, I just meant right now, like, tonight. It's just, like, over the course. I would finish your games, play, like, maybe 15, 20 games, and see if you can be a little bit more aggressive in those. And then come back. If you want to come back, that's fine. I mean, I'll take your money, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to change anything until you implement it. So, yeah, if you want to go over any questions, just let me know. Go ahead. If you have anything.
I mean, these last couple of days, I've just been focusing on learning how to play on lock screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, see, I'll be honest, I don't even do that. Like, I'll unlock my screen most of the time. It is very bad that I don't do that, and I'm trying to coach people, but I'm just being honest. There's no reason to lie. It's a very good habit. It's just a good thing not to play, but it's a very bad habit to break. Like it's really hard to break, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
It's just
No, my thing would be the fact that I would like walk into a team fight and then it'd practically just be done because I never actually looked at it.
oh,
the
I
whole
got you.
time.
I got you. See, no, I moved my camera around. It's not like I'm looking at my character the whole game, but I will. I'll go back and forth. I won't just like do what you were doing and like not have my camera anywhere on my character. But I also play bot lane, which is a little different. But anyways, yeah, if you want to do it again, there's ways to schedule it. Like we can schedule it like we did here through Discord, or we can schedule it through Fiverr, or however else you want to do it.
What you prefer? I'm done for weekly things.
The only thing I have is Cash App, PayPal, or Fiverr, so it's up to you.
Oh, okay.
So we'll talk about it later, and just DM me whenever. Like I said, I would put in some games. I think your big problem is your volume of games. If you want to climb, you need to up that, and then you need to focus on, if you get a lead, especially being aggressive. And if you're going to continue to play champions like assassins, you kind of have to, or you kind of don't do anything. But other than that, if you play like Lux or something, you can farm and be a little bit weaker early on. But once you hit 6, your champion kind of one-shots people no matter what, right? So
yeah,
that's just
my
how
issue
Lux
with Lux
works.
is that it, like in those cases where I have a Garen running after me, it's like, well, I throw out a kill and he's got like 80% tenacity.
Well, like I said, your thing isn't really to kill the front line when you're playing champions that aren't like pure DPS champions. Like if you're playing Cassiopeia, right? Like not saying you have to, but if you're playing Cassiopeia, your difference of DPS to burst is a lot. Hold on, sorry, I had a cough. Anyways, so if you're playing like Cassiopeia, you can kill Garen pretty easily, right? You just like slow him and then DPS him down with E spam. On champions like Lux or Zed, you can't really do that because your combos are just burst. But here, go into a practice tool real quick. We'll do one more thing before I go. Yeah, we'll pick Lux real quick just because I want to see your burst combo on her. You can just start, that's fine. Just type Lux in for me. He already knows where everything is. So what runes do you normally go?
I usually go Comet for lane.
That's fine. I think that's correct. It's a little different when you support, but I think Lux Comet is fine mid lane.
Ascendance, Gathering Storm. And I'll go like Cheap Shot, Ultimate Hunter. And then
Comet, Band, Transcendence, Gathering Storm. Yeah, that's fine. And this is just 2 AP, and then depending on your matchup, you can go Armor, MR. Alright, that's fine.
I usually go Teleport on Lux. Apparently you're not supposed to do that. But I also don't die in lane.
TP barrier against like Zed or Veigar, or against like Xin Zhao jungle maybe, because if he's gonna jump on you, you need to survive. TP's fine. It's not bad. You just actually have to use TP correctly. Alright, so let's level to 6. Scale your abilities.
I usually go.
Yeah, that's fine. And it doesn't matter your items. Just summon a dummy, which is, I believe, Shift B. If you just use the keybind, I think it's Shift B.
Place them here.
Yeah, that's fine. Turn tower off. Toggle tower fire, that one. Alright, and then toggle minions off. Go up. Sorry. And then toggle minion spawn underneath that. Yeah. Alright, now let's look over at the dummy, and then you do your full combo like you caught somebody out of a bush. Alright, so that's normally what most Lux players do. Now reset your cooldown. Now we're going to go slow, right? It's at the very top, Alright. So we're going to QE auto. Auto. E ult. You want to pop the E as your ult goes off. The reason being, your ultimate can pop your passive. So it's like your auto attack, right? But so it'll proc the E damage, but then you get a free auto attack between the QE. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
you have an
very
extra passive proc burst wise than you did last time.
Mm,
So if you key QE auto, Alt
those cute.
Alt E, you want to explode it.
Okay.
Explode your E a little bit earlier, I think.
Okay. Thing.
So uh
Oh, so you want to eat the E earlier than the R? Okay.
yeah. So the E procs another passive after you auto, and then that pops it, and then the last auto attack from your old passive. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3 passive procs in that instead of what you did the first time, which was just 2.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Usually
just
if I'm,
it's a lot more
I know.
damage, and it adds kills that you don't think you'll get. Now, obviously, if you're like a screen away, you know how Lux is, you can still kill
Yeah.
people like that. Obviously, you can't auto attack between, but sorry, my kids here. But anyways, so like if you're like far away like you are now, and you Q E ult, that's fine. But the optimal DPS, like the highest burst damage you can do, is if you auto attack first, right? So I'm just saying, a lot of people don't know that when they play Lux, and a lot of people miss out on kills by like 2 health, and that's why. So
Okay, that's the combo.
yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say, why do like higher elo Luxes do more damage than me? I couldn't figure that out.
yeah, they do
That makes
that.
a lot of sense now.
Yeah, but that's like her burst combo. I'm not saying you have to play Lux right. If you want to play Zed, that's fine.
Oh yeah,
But if you have to play AP and you need it,
yeah.
then it helps. Brand's also pretty good, especially with his new change, where if you farm with passive, like if your passive ever picks up something, you get mana back, which is really good. So it's like Malzahar E, or it. I think it's also his abilities. I don't remember, but I don't think it's just his passive. I think if his abilities last hit, you get mana back.
Another champion I do play a lot of, but I don't play it on the main account, is
Okay.
Yasuo. Like I play that mostly because if I'm helping a friend get out of like low bronze, I'll just go play Yasuo.
Okay.
Like that dude just takes over the game. But
I would try to keep between like 2 to
like
3 champions. Honestly,
okay.
I wouldn't play too many, but I would try to, especially for mid lane, I'd play 1 AD and 1 AP at least, just because you can't play every champion. You can't just play only AD champions. Then you'll just kind of screw your team when it gets to
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I mean,
a
the only time
Garrett
I'll
or
play
something.
like the only time I play Yasuo on the main account is if like my ADC decides to go like Karthus or Ziggs.
I
It's
gotcha.
like we need some like consistent damage.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just letting you know. But yeah, the combo will help a lot in burst. Like I said, I don't mind doing it every week, but I would give it a little bit of time. Put some actual volume in, and we can set up dates and times then. But if I coach you like tomorrow, right? It's not gonna change much. I don't think.
Oh yeah, I was
So.
thinking like once a week, like Mondays or something.
Yeah. So the VOD will be saved, and it's also going to be a YouTube video, so you can watch over if you forget anything, if you want.
Yeah.
Just so you know. But
YouTube comments will be really good. Will be really helpful. I like that.
I don't have viewers, bro. It's okay.
Oh.
I just save VODs from teams and coachings like this, but mainly just to have videos out there, because you don't have to pay, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind coaching. It's just I'm not gonna put a lot of time into a single person or a team if I'm with how much time I actually do put into coachings. If I do it, I'm not gonna do it for free all the time. Call me stingy or whatever, but it is what it is. But all right, do you have any questions?
No, I think I'm good. A lot of information to take in.
Yes, like I said, that's why it's recorded. So if not that I stream to a lot of people right now, especially, but if you need to go over it, you can. That's kind of why it's here. So, all right, good luck. I'll see you in probably a little bit. If you want to continue, that's fine. Just like I said, give it some volume. Try to practice. All right, see ya.
All right, see you.
All right, I'm gonna turn this off. It was a short stream, but it was just for this single coaching. So, if you enjoyed it, hit me with a follow. Thank you. Bye.